Life. Life is hard. Don't you all agree? In all of its wonder, its opportunities, its potential, life can really be hard. How do I know that? Because I have a master's degree in failure. So just to check in, is it sometimes that you feel lonely or different? Who of you can relate to that sometimes? Wow, all of you. Or that you feel not enough? Yeah, most of you. Or you don't feel good enough? Yeah. Or even bigger questions about life. What's it all about? Who am I? Who are you? Where is the instruction manual? I think there isn't one. I didn't find it. What I would like to feel after this talk, what I would like you to feel, is you as you are. Only you can be yourself, and it's okay. It's enough and it's okay. Would you like to do? Would you like me to do that? Would you like to feel that? Yes? Great. Then join me on this journey, fasten your seatbelts, and on this roller coaster of life, it's an up and down journey. And it starts over 50 years ago. There is this little boy, 3 years old, in hospital. And he is waving his parents goodbye because the time is over for that day. And he is waving, then realizing, oh, I'm alone overnight. And he starts crying, even screaming, and Mama! Ooh. Shut up, Markus! Stop! Otherwise your parents won't visit you anymore. And this little boy, me 50 years ago, muted. And it was difficult for me to relate to the world around me. I was feeling so much things and couldn't express them. And maybe then this journey starts with my silence, with my response to the world. And maybe you have your own issues or your own things in life which happened in your childhood, which leads to hold you back, which makes you anxious and fearful and builds armors around you like walls. No one could touch you anymore. Or such side effects like addiction, drugs and porn and social media and depression, burnout, whatsoever. But how can you regain normal life or regain happiness in life? And I think that's what it's all about. It's about connection to yourself and to the other people, to the world, to nature. It's too cold. No problem. Just step in. I don't go in this cold water. No problem. It's healthy. Just do one step. No, I can't do that. I'm freezing just in the imagination before. No problem. Just do one step. You know this inner game before you do the step into praxis? It's about a cold bath and you are anxious and hesitant. But if you do the step, at first you gasp and then after a few breaths, you get used to it and you calm down. And it's a great feeling of aliveness and connection to yourself and to nature. And what's crazy, at first I feel when I go into this water, it's like brain freeze in front of here. But after that, there are no thoughts anymore. It's a freedom and a wide, open space. It's such a great feeling. And it's not about that I want you to do cold baths, but maybe you have your own routines and things which give you this connection to yourself and to nature. If it were that easy, I could stop the talk here now, but I have a few other things to share. So, oh no! Again, a few years ago, I lost it all. It felt that way. I lost my job, I lost my girlfriend, I lost my home. I lost all of it. But the fun thing, or the crazy thing, the interesting thing is, after some days or weeks into depression, I found out I couldn't fall deeper than the ground. Nothing really bad happens. And listen, do you hear it? It's all around us, this rhythm of life, this pulse of the universe. Imagine, if you will, your parents. Your father puts his hand on your left shoulder, and your mother puts her hand on your right shoulder, staying behind you. And their parents behind them, and their parents and grandparents and parents and ancestors and all the generations behind you. This huge amount of people standing in your back. Could you feel that? Imagine that yourself with your parents and grandparents and so on behind you. What a great feeling. They're in your back and you feel safe. So many stories behind you. This history, these histories. And if you change this into the vertical, then you stand on a big pyramid of people, on the shoulders of giants, on the shoulders of your ancestors, generation after generation. What a good stand in life. What good conditions you can start off in life. If you will, put your hands to your neighbor and feel this connection to other people. That's what it's all about, the connection to yourself, to nature, and to other people. What I found out, and you may too, it doesn't stay there. It's always up and down. I experience this most often when I do tango. I love to dance tango. And it's exciting sometimes scary. And I'm not that secure all the time. Because when I enter this room, the red light, all the people, there's some couples dancing on the dance floor, and I look at them and, wow, they're really good. Am I good enough? Could I dance like them? Will I ever be that way? And sometimes it happens that I'm done for today. I can't dance. I'm not good enough. And I leave. On other days, on other evenings, I dance with 10, 15 or 20 women. And I feel secure. I don't know when it's that way and that way. It's life. It always goes his own way, his own way. I can't plan it. But in the long run, and I've experienced it especially in Poland, over the last year I've 6 times have been to Poland to Tango Marathon weekends. I love the people there, they're so nice, and there I feel secure. I don't know why. They're so lovely to me, and I can connect to them and feel very well the whole weekend. I love it. Can you relate to these feelings of connection to yourself, to nature, to the others? Okay. As Anton said before, this failure thing, I experienced a good picture for that on a family gathering some weeks before, where all my uncles and aunts and cousins and children of children came together. We were 75 people of our family. We eat together, spoke together, but the best thing was this game. My brother prepared it. It's called Nagelbalken in Germany. It's a wooden thing, a nail bar, but not for these nails, the other nails from steel, put on a stand, and some people get around it and put their nails in with a hammer, and then the game is who puts it in first. And it's interesting then that the girls, my daughters, or some unexperienced other people are most of the time faster than the strong man and the experienced handicraft man and so on, because they are so serious with this and I am good at that. And they are, no matter, I do it step by step, and they got first. So it's about doing the thing by failing, getting to your goal by failing. So fail it till you nail it with these nails. So this Spruch, I don't know in English, this slogan, fake it till you make it, is bullshit, I think, in my opinion, because I don't want to fake anything. But this is real life. Fail it till you nail it. And everyone is able to put his nail in. It may take some hits more than the other, but you will get it. You will nail it. Another story comes up with me when I think of this family. And I will tell it this way. I'm 4 years old, on the arm of my father, and we are going to our neighbor's house where my grandpa and grandma lives. And I love to be there. There are books, there's a piano. I love it to be there. And I get there, ding dong, and my grandma comes to the door. We get in, but not as usual, we don't go to the kitchen. We don't go to the living room. This time we go to the bedroom. and there is lying my grandpa on the bed. He has died. And I asked my father, how do I know what he is dead? What does it mean? He don't breathe anymore. He has no pulse and he can't move anymore. And I go to the bed and he doesn't breathe anymore, and I didn't feel any pulse and he doesn't move. So I got really sad because I like my grandma very much. But the days and weeks, even months after that, a feeling in me grows because is there my heart beating? I felt, is it still beating? What's about my breath? Can I breathe and move? And I feel so grateful, so alive, so thankful for my life. I am living now. And these feelings mingle in together, so sad about this death of my grandpa and this feeling of gratefulness for my life. And that's the connection to this rhythm of the universe, or this pulse of the universe I talked before. This connection to yourself, to your nature, and your ancestors behind you, your history, to all the other people. So I don't know really the answer to what's it all about. But what I do know is, if you are connected with yourself and you all have your own rituals, how you spend your day, yourself can decide how you do your life. You know about neuroplasticity, Neuroplastizität in German. That means your brain is plastic, is formable, is changeable all the time. And you decide by your being and doing, how is it formed. So think wisely how you form your brain and your body. And the good thing is, you ever always have it with you, your body and your brain. I would like to invite you to feel this presence and be a present. Be a present for all the other people around you by being present.